Okay, so here we have an example of someone who should have done something for their cause, and because of, I don't know, virtual signaling, I don't know, they decide not to. Greta Thunberg. I wouldn't have wasted my time talking to Trump about climate change. He's not listening to scientists and experts, so why would he listen to me, she said. But that's not really the point. You have an opportunity to speak your version of truth to power. Why wouldn't you take that opportunity if you truly believe in your cause? If it's not just all about sound bites, why wouldn't you take this opportunity, whether he listens or not? It's not about whether he listens. The world will listen. The world will see, and the world will see you have spoken truth to power. But right now, as someone on the outside looking in, and with everything, all political beliefs aside, I'm looking at it like, well, you had an opportunity to speak to the President of the United States about something that you believe in, and you gave that opportunity up. For what? To prove a point? To prove that you don't like him? To prove that you are virtual signaling within your own base? A dog whistle? A sound bite? Probably a sound bite more than anything, but it was an opportunity that was passed, and I see it all the time. People are always like, well, I believe in this cause, I believe in this cause. Okay, we'll talk about it. Talk about it to the people in power. No, I don't want to talk about it to people in power. Well, then you don't really believe in your cause, do you? Because if you believed in your cause, you would speak truth to power. So Greta, you're wrong. You're wrong. Teenage climate change activist Greta Thunberg said on Monday that talking to U.S. President Donald Trump at a United Nations summit on global warming would have been a waste of time since he wouldn't have paid any attention. But you would have gotten it out, and whether he wanted to pay attention or not, in some way, shape, or form, he would have heard your words. And the entire world would have been there to know that he heard your words, and you would have advanced at least the idea of your cause, and the idea that your cause will speak truth to power. Whether power listens or not, you must speak truth to power. Even if you believe your truth is wrong, still go ahead and speak truth to power. It's your right. And you should grab onto that right, given the opportunity. If I could speak to the president about things, I would take it. Even if I didn't think he would listen to anything I said, still, it would be the opportunity to say, hey, look, my cause means something. It's not about me. It's not about the sound bite. Whether you're listening or not, I'm going to tell you about my cause. I mean, I would have thought it was common sense. Yes, take that opportunity. You're wrong, Greta, in not taking this opportunity. You're wrong. I'm going to skip down a little bit for time here. Asked what she would have said to the president if they had spoken, Thunberg said, honestly, I don't think I would have said anything, because obviously he's not listening to scientists and experts, so why would he listen to me? Because you're speaking to him, and because you have the world behind your back listening in, knowing that you're speaking to him. So in a sense, he really can't ignore you. He has to at least acknowledge that you spoke to him. And whether he listens, like truly listens or not, is not the point. The point is that you are going to the upper echelons of power, and you are speaking to them your truth. Everybody with a cause should be able to, overjoyed, I guess I should say, to be able to speak their truth to the top echelons of power. Why would you deny that opportunity? Number one, it gets your ideas out there. If you believe your ideas are good, get them out there. Two, the world is listening and seeing. Now the world just sees you as, well, you don't want to talk to Donald Trump because, well, you just don't believe he'll listen. Okay, so what? So what? When you speak truth to power and you truly believe in it, they're not going to listen, but you still speak. That's what speaking truth to power is, whether they listen or not. So I probably wouldn't have said anything, she said. I wouldn't have wasted my time. Why? It makes it look like you're just virtual signaling to me. This month, Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro called Thunberg a brat. Trump has said on Twitter she needs to work on her anger management problem. Those attacks are just funny because they obviously don't mean anything, she said. I guess, of course, it means something. They are terrified of young people bringing change which they don't want. But that is just proof that we are actually doing something and that they need us at some kind, and that they see us as some kind of threat. Sorry. I like that first line. Those attacks are just funny because they obviously don't mean anything. Well, your words don't mean anything if you don't speak to that power. Whether they're listening or not, you're just speaking to your own base. You're preaching to the choir. The purpose of your cause is to preach to people who don't believe in it. That's how you advance your cause. If you only preach to people who believe in it, well, you're not advancing your cause. You're just stagnant. You speak power of your truth to the people who don't believe your truth. That's what you do. That's how you advance your cause. Whether they believe in it, whether they listen or not, you still speak truth to power. It was an opportunity that was missed. And it just makes it seem like virtual signaling. Like I said, she needs to be a child. She needs to be able to be a child again. That's what I got on this one. I see it as a missed opportunity. If you believe in your cause, why wouldn't you speak truth to power? If you believe your truth is truth. Otherwise, it's just a soundbite. It's just media attention. It's just virtual signaling. It's just signaling to your own base because you're not talking to the people who don't believe in you. If you talk to people who don't believe in your base, in your beliefs, and you convince them that your beliefs are correct, then you've advanced your beliefs. But if you never speak to them or never convince them, whether they listen or not, you're never going to advance your cause. I don't know. That's just my thought on the opinion, but my opinion on the thought. I can't think today. All right. Thank you guys for your time. You guys are awesome. Let me know what you think. Give me your opinion. Is she right? Was she just virtual signaling? Is she doing it for a soundbite? I don't know. It doesn't sound genuine when someone has an opportunity to speak truth to power and they thumb their nose at it. That makes you know better. That doesn't advance your cause. It makes your cause look like little children. Just saying. That's my opinion. And I'm entitled to it. And you're entitled to yours. And you're entitled to say your opinion here. And so say it. That's all I got. You guys have a good one.